In today's video, we delve into behaviors that, although often overlooked, can tell a story of hidden affection and interest. Understanding these signs is not just about deciphering secret messages of love. It's about appreciating the nuanced ways people communicate their feelings within the framework of Stoicism. This philosophy encourages us to observe quietly and respond with reason, helping us build stronger, more thoughtful relationships. Recognizing these signs will not only improve your interpersonal interactions, but also enhance your insight into human behavior and emotions. So, stay with us as we uncover these 9 signs, and you might discover that someone cares more deeply than they let on. Join us to learn how to spot these subtle cues and what they could mean in the broader context of your relationships and personal growth. Sign number 1, increased attention. When trying to discern if a woman likes you but is attempting not to show it openly, one of the most telling signs is increased attention, though it often manifests subtly. This heightened focus may not always be overtly romantic or direct, but it reveals itself in nuanced ways that are significant if you're observant. For example, in group settings, she might pay more attention to your conversations, even if she doesn't engage directly. Her eyes may follow you across the room, or she might laugh at your jokes a little louder than others, indicating a deeper level of engagement with what you express. Additionally, this increased attention can show in how she responds to your presence in quieter, less visible ways. If you find that she seems more attuned to your moods or changes in your behavior, this is a key indicator. She might ask how you're doing with genuine concern if she notices you're less spirited than usual, or she might offer a smile your way when you achieve something, even minor. It's these small gestures of noticing and responding to your life's ebb and flow that signal her interest. Moreover, her attention might extend to digital interactions. Perhaps she remembers to send you things she thinks you'll like, such as articles, memes, or videos, or she engages more frequently with your social media posts. These actions suggest she's thinking of you even when you're not directly in front of her, pointing to an interest that she prefers to keep under wraps. The key to understanding these signs is to look for consistency and a pattern in her behavior that differentiates how she interacts with you versus others. Such dedicated attention, especially when layered with subtlety, speaks volumes. It's not just about the moments of direct interaction, but also about those peripheral engagements where her understated interest in your well-being and your life shines through. This kind of attentiveness is often a mix of personal affection and the cautious restraint of someone who likes you but is trying not to show it overtly. Sign number 2, body language. Body language often speaks volumes, especially when words fail to convey the subtleties of human emotion. For someone who is trying not to overtly show their interest, these nonverbal cues become the unintended messengers of their affection. One clear indicator is increased eye contact. When a woman likes you but is attempting to keep it under wraps, you might notice that she looks at you more often and holds that gaze slightly longer than usual. This prolonged eye contact can be a subconscious way of forming a connection, even from across the room. Smiling is another powerful yet subtle body language cue. A smile can light up a face and make the person on the receiving end feel uniquely seen. If she smiles more when you are speaking, it's not just politeness, it's an indication of pleasure in your company. This smile isn't just a casual, courteous gesture. It's warmer, more engaging, and seems to appear only in response to you. Additionally, the orientation of her body can reveal hidden truths about her feelings. Even if a woman is trying to mask her interest, Her body might naturally turn towards you when you enter a room or during conversations in group settings. This orientation, often coupled with leaning in closer during conversations, suggests a desire to be near and to focus more intensely on you, even if she converses with others. These body language cues, eye contact, smiles, and the direction she faces, are like the quiet notes of a private melody playing in the background of your interactions. They are there, subtle but noticeable to an observant eye, providing clues to her inner feelings. While these signs are gentle, they are significant in the realm of unspoken expressions, hinting at a deeper interest that she might not be ready to declare openly. For those seeking to live a more meaningful and connected life, paying attention to these signs can help discern the unvoiced sentiments that might otherwise go unnoticed, guiding interactions with a deeper sense of awareness and empathy. Sign number 3, going out of her way to help you. One subtle yet significant sign that a woman likes you, but is trying not to show it openly, can be seen in how she offers help, often going beyond what is necessary, even for tasks that are seemingly straightforward. This behavior isn't just about being helpful. It's a way for her to create more opportunities to be around you, engage in conversation, and build a connection, all under the guise of assistance. For instance, you might find that she offers to help organize your workspace, a task you could easily handle on your own. Yet, she insists on suggesting ways to improve your system or volunteering to run errands that indirectly benefit you. Her help might extend to sending you resources or information that could assist with a project you mentioned in passing, not because you asked for help, but because she remembered your needs and took the initiative. This type of behavior often includes helping with technology, like setting up software or troubleshooting issues that she notices you're having, even if tech support could have handled it. Or she might bring you coffee exactly the way you like it, just as you're lamenting your packed schedule and need for a caffeine fix. These acts of service are her way of showing care and interest without overt romantic advances, making her presence in your life felt and valued. What makes these gestures stand out is not just their frequency, but also their timing and context. They tend to happen when you need support the most, subtly positioning her as someone you can rely on. It's her approach to show affection and interest through actions rather than words, aligning with the Stoic idea that virtue and character are best demonstrated through deeds. This pattern of behavior is a strong indicator of deeper feelings, revealing a thoughtful and attentive person who cares enough to help out in ways that make your daily life easier and more pleasant, hoping perhaps that you'll start to see her as indispensable. Sign number 4, playful teasing, is often a nuanced form of communication in the intricate dance of human interaction, especially when someone likes you but prefers not to make their feelings overtly clear. This behavior strikes a delicate balance between affection and ambiguity, serving as a safe avenue to express interest without fully committing to those emotions, a practice quite stoic in its restraint and control. When a woman engages in playful teasing, it's not just about light-hearted banter, it's a subtle test of boundaries and shared humor. She might tease you about a quirky habit or gently poke fun at a mistake you made, all in good spirits. This form of teasing serves multiple purposes. It creates an intimate atmosphere where both individuals can feel comfortable exploring their rapport without the pressure of formal declarations of interest. It's flirting through the veil of jest, where the laughter shared between the two can signify a mutual understanding and connection that might be deeper than what is openly acknowledged. Playful teasing is a strategy that allows her to gauge your reaction to her affectionate jabs. If you respond positively, it encourages her to continue, weaving a thread of complicity and fondness between you. This interaction is not only about testing the waters, but also about building a unique language of affection that is understood just by the two of you. It's a Stoic approach to emotional expression, where the emotions are present but controlled, displayed in a manner that doesn't fully expose her vulnerability. The Stoic philosophy values emotional resilience and views the control of one's expressions as a strength. In this context, playful teasing becomes a masterful way to express interest without succumbing to the tumultuous waves of overt emotional displays. It encapsulates a kind of virtue in romantic pursuit, showing interest with dignity and a dash of cunning, keeping the deeper feelings guarded yet perceptible enough for you to sense if you're attentive. Sign number 5. Nervousness or shyness. Nervousness or shyness in a woman who likes you but is trying not to show it outright can manifest in several subtle yet meaningful ways, offering clues about her interest and how she perceives your opinion of her. This behavior aligns with Stoic values, as it reveals her effort to maintain composure and emotional restraint despite underlying feelings. When around you, she might exhibit signs like averted eyes, fidgeting, or a slightly higher pitch in her voice, which are common indicators of nervousness. These reactions are not just random. They are responses to your presence, signaling that she cares deeply about how you see her. In social situations, she may become quieter than usual or stumble over words when speaking directly to you. This isn't merely social awkwardness. Instead, it's a reflection of the internal conflict between her feelings and her desire to maintain a Stoic-like facade of indifference. Her efforts to control these emotions are evident in how she might quickly look away after making eye contact or laugh nervously at your jokes, trying to mask her anxiety with laughter. Moreover, you might notice that she's more cautious about her appearance when you're around, adjusting her hair, smoothing her outfit, or checking her reflection. These are not just acts of vanity, but are motivated by her desire to present herself well, indicative of the value she places on your perceptions. Such actions are rooted in a Stoic understanding of the dichotomy of control, where she focuses on influencing what's within her power, her presentation and composure, while trying to detach from the outcome, namely, how you ultimately feel about her. These subtle signs of nervousness or shyness, therefore, are significant. They reveal a vulnerability she chooses to control rather than conceal entirely, respecting Stoic principles of emotional regulation. Observing these behaviors offers a deeper insight into her character and feelings, showing that her interest in you is paired with a thoughtful consideration of how she is perceived, striving to live a meaningful and balanced emotional life. Sign number 6. Remembering details. The act of remembering small details about someone's likes, dislikes, or personal anecdotes can be a profound indicator of interest and attentiveness. When a woman likes you but tries to conceal it, she might still reveal her feelings through her acute awareness of the details you share. This kind of memory retention is not just about good mental recall. It's a deliberate choice to pay attention and value the information you provide, which aligns with the Stoic principles of being mindful and present in interactions. For instance, if she remembers your favorite coffee order and surprises you with it on a busy day, or if she recalls a story you once told about your childhood pet, these are signs that she's genuinely listening and internalizing what matters to you. Such actions go beyond simple kindness. They are thoughtful and intentional, mirroring the Stoic practice of focusing on what is essential and meaningful in relationships. It's her way of showing care without overt declarations, maintaining a composed exterior while subtly expressing her feelings. This attention to detail can manifest in various ways. She might reference a minor comment you made weeks ago, showing that she not only listens, but also values your words long after they are spoken. Or she might avoid something she knows you dislike without you having to remind her, demonstrating her respect for your preferences and discomforts. These remembered details act as quiet affirmations of her interest and her respect for you as an individual. Moreover, in the context of Stoicism, such behavior can be seen as an exercise in virtue, showing kindness, respect, and justice toward another's emotional and personal landscape. By remembering the nuances of your life, she practices the Stoic ideal of community and connection, where every interaction is an opportunity to practice virtues that enrich both her life and yours. Sign number 7. Initiating contact. Initiating contact is a significant yet often understated indication that a woman likes you, but is trying to be cautious about how she expresses it. This form of engagement, rooted in the Stoic virtues of wisdom and temperance, showcases a mindful approach to balancing emotional desires with rational restraint. When she reaches out first, whether through a text message to check in on you or suggesting a casual meetup, it's a clear sign that you occupy her thoughts and she wishes to be part of your day. This careful initiation of contact could come in various forms, perhaps sending a message about something that reminded her of you or asking for your opinion on a matter she values. These are not random acts, but deliberate attempts to create a bridge where she can engage with you without overstepping boundaries. It's a thoughtful way of showing interest that aligns with the Stoic ideal of expressing one's feelings appropriately, thoughtful, measured, and with a clear intention of building a meaningful connection. Her approach to initiating contact often involves finding legitimate reasons to communicate. She might ask for your help on a project or suggest attending an event together, not merely as an excuse to spend time, but as a genuine interest in sharing experiences that foster deeper understanding and connection. This strategy reflects a Stoic adherence to authenticity and purpose in actions, emphasizing that her interactions with you are not only driven by personal feelings, but are also meaningful and considerate. In the context of Stoicism, where managing one's emotions and actions in harmony with reason is paramount, her way of initiating contact is an exercise in maintaining control over her impulses, while still allowing room for the natural development of a relationship. It's a method that respects both her feelings and your autonomy, carefully paving the way for potentially deeper emotional ties without overwhelming you or herself. Sign number 8. Mirroring your behavior. Mirroring someone's actions or speech patterns is a fascinating and often subconscious indicator of attraction, reflecting a deep-seated desire for connection. In the context of Stoicism, this behavior aligns with the philosophy's emphasis on awareness and harmony with one's environment, suggesting that mirroring is not just a social behavior, but also a philosophical act of aligning with the other's emotional state and communication style. When a woman mirrors your actions, such as taking a sip of her drink when you do, adopting similar body language, or using phrases and expressions that are peculiar to you, it can signal a strong, albeit unspoken, affinity towards you. This form of non-verbal mimicry can serve multiple purposes. It helps in reducing the psychological barriers between individuals, fostering a sense of being on the same page and enhancing mutual comfort. It is a natural human response that often occurs when individuals feel a strong pull toward each other, and in many ways, it can enhance communication and build trust. When she uses the same slang, laughs in sync with you, or her gestures start to subtly echo yours during interactions, it's as though she's unconsciously saying, "I'm with you," I understand you. From a Stoic perspective, mirroring can be seen as an expression of the virtue of sympathy, understanding and responding to the emotional states of others. It's a practice of empathy, exercised through the subtle art of mimicry, indicating a philosophical and emotional desire to connect deeply with another person. This behavior is particularly significant because it's not always conscious. Rather, it emerges from a genuine attraction and interest, making it a reliable sign of her feelings toward you. Moreover, mirroring reflects a Stoic recognition of the importance of interpersonal relationships and the role they play in one's life. By aligning her behavior with yours, she not only shows a preference for your company, but also a thoughtful engagement with the principles that guide your actions and speech. Sign number 9. Finding common ground. Actively seeking out common interests or opinions is a subtle yet effective tactic a woman might use to forge a closer relationship without making her intentions obvious, perfectly aligning with Stoic principles. Stoicism teaches the importance of relationships built on mutual respect and shared values, suggesting that connections grounded in common interests are not only more profound, but also more enduring. When a woman takes the initiative to discover what you are passionate about and then engages with those topics, it's a sign that she's looking to create a foundation for meaningful dialogue and connection. This approach can manifest in various ways. She might bring up books, films, or music she has noticed you like, suggesting she has taken the time not just to note your interests, but to engage with them personally. This isn't merely making conversation. It's a deliberate effort to align her world with yours, creating shared experiences and topics for future discussions. It's a Stoic practice of building relationships based on understanding and shared virtues rather than superficial traits or fleeting attractions. Moreover, by seeking out shared opinions on deeper topics, such as views on personal development, life goals, or philosophy, she indicates a desire to connect on a level that transcends casual interaction. This isn't just about finding common ground, but about understanding your thought processes and values, mirroring the Stoic ideal of companionship, where the focus is on moral and intellectual alignment. This kind of engagement requires a thoughtful awareness and a proactive approach to relationship building, showing her investment in the potential of what your relationship could become. Engaging in these activities is a strategic yet genuine method to develop closeness, characterized by the Stoic ethos of intentionality in actions and relationships. It's an approach that reflects a mature, philosophical understanding of relationships, where the bonds formed are not only based on emotional affinity, but are also intellectually and spiritually enriching. Thank you for joining us as we explored the subtle signs a woman might display when she likes you, but is trying not to show it. Understanding these signs not only deepens your insight into personal dynamics, but also encourages a Stoic reflection on the emotions and behaviors of those around you. If you found this video helpful and wish to see more content like this, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Maybe you've noticed other signs or have personal insights to share. Engaging with us helps spread wisdom and deepen understanding for all. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to learn and grow, both in knowledge and virtue. Share this video with friends who might find it insightful, and let's continue this fascinating journey together.